I'm going to blab about the Kickstarter here real quick because oh lordy, good morning. Hey Lily, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Thank you. And thank you all for joining me this morning, joining me in the Animal Allies. Man, there's been some crazy stuff going on in my world, and just so I want to say thank you all very much as we wait just a few more minutes for everybody to get here. And I just want to thank you so much. The Kickstarter is going incredibly well, and there's an issue with the feed. Joel, Joel? I know you said it was a little glitchy. Hey Pearl, good afternoon. All right, you guys, give us just a second. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot we can do about the feed when it happens. I've got everything closed out on my computer. Good morning, Laura. How are you? All right, so we're just going to keep going. I'm going to wait just a few more minutes for everybody to get on. Marcia, you're wild this morning. I love hearing that. Yes, I do. I love hearing that. Yes. Bev is freaking fabulous. We love that. I hope so, because there's some crazy stuff going on in the energetic field this morning. Good morning, Teapot. Good morning, Ruth. Oh, from Ireland. Faith and Bigara to ya. Sky Knight. What a great... Hey, good morning, Sky. God, I hope that's like a pen name or something. Sky Knight. Or an actor's name. That's a great name. Okay, so I want to go back to the Kickstarter. So I really want to thank you guys so much for supporting the Kickstarter. Hey, Joanne from... Oh my God, Joanne, you might be the one. So I want you guys to see this. This is crazy because she says hi from Australia. I'll get back to the Kickstarter in a few minutes. Although, no, I just have to say it now. But Joanne, Joanne McMillan from Australia, listen to this. Just give me 2 seconds. So, hey, Laura Cornwall from Albany. First of all, the crazy stuff was when I was in the shower this morning. I do a lot of meditation in the shower, and I'm a water sign, like I'm a triple water sign, so I do all my best thinking in the shower or in water somewhere. And so I was told that today it's karaoke reading day, y'all. Keeps reloading. Sorry, Maureen. Oh. Sorry, Maureen. So I had 3 songs come to me right away, and one of them was Men at Work, A Land Down Under. And so the gal that's from I've forgot her name. I've forgotten her name. Hold on. Her name is Joanne McMillan. This might be for you. This first message might be for you because you're from Australia, and the Men at Work song, again, Land Down Under, came to me. So I'll probably go to you first. But I want to say this about the Kickstarter really quickly, and then I'm going to move into the reading. So I don't know if you guys saw all the notices everywhere, but two humongous honors were bestowed on the new book. And that is that it was named a Kickstarter's Project We Love. And then the legendary, my idol, the preeminent shamanic teacher, writer, anything in the shamanic space, Sandra Ingerman, has written the foreword for the new book. And for those of you that want to get into publishing, or you want to write something or do whatever, you know that your dream is to have somebody in your space, you know, somebody who's come before you that's done very well, write your foreword. It's a big nod to your work. It means a lot in the industry, and I'm just so very grateful to Sandra. I don't know. And if you guys are not familiar with Sandra, and I know all of you are into shamanism, every one of you, please, she's got 12 books. They're all award-winning, best-selling. Her books are amazing. I own every one of them. So, yeah, anyway. Okay, so, first thing, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Good morning. Hey, Amy. Hey, Ricky Pittman. And who is that? Hey, Marie Falvey. Okay, so here's how this is going to work right now. Hey, Nikki, good morning. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nikki donated. Thank you. Nikki, I don't know if you were on the other day when I said that all the donations that I get when I do the lives, I'm going to give 50% of that to animal charities that prevent cruelty to animals. So there you go. So thank you so much. Because you have been around a lot lately, Nikki. I haven't seen you a lot. Yeah, Panda, sorry, we're having trouble with the feed, but we can't help it. We're just not really sure. Joel, I don't know if I I think maybe it's just the people on Facebook, and it might be something with the Facebook feed. I'm yeah, or well, no, they're YouTube. Oh gosh. All right, I don't know. Sorry, you guys. I'm gonna keep going though. So, all right. So when I was in the shower this morning, I was told that for some of the reading today that we're gonna how you're gonna know the reading is for you is you'll identify with a song that came to me. And it might be about the song, it might be about the movie that the song is from, it might be about the artist, it might be about a name. So I got the songs. Good morning, Shannon. I got the song, the first three songs, but I'm going to go ahead because the lady's here from Australia. And if you guys know, for anybody that identifies or like loves the group Men at Work, or specifically identifies with the Land Down Under song, you know, I'm living in Land Down Under. Women, what is it? Women, I had to look this up. Where women glow and men thunder. I want to move there, where women glow and men thunder. So if you very particularly identify with, or you've got a story around, sorry, Amanda, I know we are having drama with the feed this morning. I don't know what it is. Good morning, Vortex. Thank you. Okay, so, sorry, Panda. I don't know, boss. I don't know what to do. I know Joel will be working on it, trying to figure out, but sometimes there's just nothing we can do if internet is drama. Okay, so let me get back to, if you can identify, if you have a particular story, if you have a particular connection to Australia, the group Men at Work, maybe in particular the song Living in a Land Down Under, this reading is for you. So, hey, you know what? Last week, one of the gals that was on here brought up a really good point, which is when there are this many people, maybe we can all focus together and get the glitching to stop. So instead of focusing on that it is glitchy, let's all focus on what a great, wonderful stream this is going to be. A very fluid, no interruptions. We're just all going to get what we need. It's the right place to be. It's the best place to be. You're going to hear what you needed to hear today, and it'll all be meaningful for you. Okay, so Maureen, everybody out there, no focusing on the glitchiness. We're just going to focus on having it come through and having it not be glitchy at all. We're all going to focus together. The power of what? Unity. And oh, also, right, Sylvie, the internet can't handle our high vibrations. That's what I'm saying, girl. So, also, you guys, give a big shout out, please, to Joel. Without him, none of this would be happening. Well, none of a lot of stuff in my company would be happening. And a shout out to Teapot, which is Jetta Joe and Maureen and Amy Pittman, Maureen Jones. They're my mods. They work with me here in the craziness that I call a company. And without them, none of this would be happening. So thank you. No, Panda, that's not true. You don't have to accept it. We can change it because we can turn the card around. So focus your energy, boss. All right, so interesting. Okay, so let me go back to the reading. I want to get started. Hey, Manny. Lordy, I haven't seen you in years. How are you, honey? Okay. So for those of you, let me go through this again. This morning I was told that some of this reading throughout today is going to be very directly related to music, to songs, to the artists, to the places, that kind of thing. Never had that before. I mean, I've had songs and whatnot come through, especially in mediumship readings. Lots of spirits from the other side will send special songs, special poems, that kind of thing. Movies. But it hasn't happened on a live yet. So this is kind of fun. So if you identify with Australia, if you have a thing about Australia, maybe you want to live there, maybe I don't know what your connection is to Australia, but you've either got a connection to Australia or the Men at Work group, and in particular, the Land Down Under song. See, so I wrote these notes just so you guys see I'm not making this up. I wrote some of these notes down very, very first thing this morning. So for those of you, again, that are into the Australia thing, Okay. Oh, and let me just say this. So Hamid Bayanel, you're getting blocked because you're an idiot. And you're a troll. So give me a second. Let me block him. Okay. So also, good morning, Frank. So also, let me say this. Y'all, nobody in my company, least of all me, is going to hit you up in a chat and be like, I'm drawn to you and this, and I feel this, and you should get a reading. We don't do that. Those people are scammers. I don't know who they are, so I can't keep them off my channel. I just have to ban them when they come on the channel. So if you're watching from Facebook, if you're watching from YouTube, if you're watching from Twitch, I'm sorry. Just please know that you should not give those people money. You should not be, just don't. It's none of my people. Okay, back to the people from Australia. Okay, so you've gotten a very powerful card this morning, and it's the Magician card. So in my deck, which is the Arcanimal Tarot and Oracle deck, it is based on the Rider-Waite symbolism, but every card has an animal on it. So when you're working with my Arc deck, anything that the Rider-Waite card traditionally means is like multiplied a billion times, because now you've got the animal ally energy married to it or working in tandem with it. It's crazy powerful. And I just want to say this. Teapot, you said hello to somebody, Joanne from Australia. So we have 2 people from Australia now. That's very interesting. Again, I want to repeat. If you can take this first message about the Raven and the Magician is very specifically for people who identify with, in some way, Australia, or this vocal group, The Land Down Under, or the vocal group Men at Work, or the song Land Down Under. So there you go. All right, so here's the thing. When you get a Magician card and you get a Raven, it really is a call for you to understand just how magical you are. Like, seriously, no joke magical. And I know that we're focusing on having a very steady feed, a very good flow. And I feel like, again, I'm going to repeat it one more time, specifically for the Australia people who are, you've got that draw, you've got that connection, you've got that thing about Australia, the vocal group Men at Work, or the song The Land Down Under. But there is a real call for you to understand the magic that you really truly are capable of, and here's why. Every single day of my life, someone will say to me, well, I discovered my gifts, or I know I'm gifted. And I'm like, oh, really? You're really that good in math and science? And they're like, no, I'm talking about being a psychic or a medium. And I'm like, well, what does that even mean, that gifted? What does that even mean? And then they'll tell me their version of it, and I'll go, look, every living thing is a psychic medium. The degree to which you are a tapped-in psychic medium, that's different for everybody. Part of it's nature, part of it's nurture, part of it's your zodiac sign, part of it's your sacred contract. There's a lot that goes into that. But at the end of the day, everybody is capable of true magic. But because we've been indoctrinated to think of magic as this mystical thing that only a few chosen people can do, and they're very different, and ooh, look at them. People don't really think of themselves as magical. Now, pardon me one second. Those things are not true. You are very magical. And those of you all that are from Laura, Cornwall, Hammond, I ban him. He is not part of Gathering of Mystics, or she is not. Please, you guys, when you see those kooky names, and anytime somebody is soliciting you for a reading, they're a troll, they're a scammer, don't answer them. We'll get to them and we will ban them, and they'll be gonzola. But it happens on every live reader's feed. So, it's important at this time in your life, very especially this week. There's something really, really, really special about this week that you've got to understand. It's not even about how powerful you are. It's about how smart you are. And when you take a look at the Raven, And if you saw the traditional Rider-Waite magician card, you'll see he's kind of standing there like, staying alive, which is what I hear when I see that song, or when I see that card. No disrespect to the Rider-Waite deck, but it makes me laugh every time. But basically that stance means as above, so below. And the Raven, this particular Raven, wanted to be the magician card because this Raven is in that, in that position where it's drawing the divine energy down, it's drawing God down, it's drawing the heavens down, it's drawing all of that amazing, just amazing love and amazing power. And again, there's something very, very much that you are being called to understand that, hey, Lucia, you're an Australian too. Excellent. Okay. Hey, you guys that are, as I understand it, there are 3 of you all from Australia. I don't remember having anybody from Australia on the feed before. This is super cool. Please write in the chat if you guys are taking this or hearing this and it's meaningful for you, because sorry, Tierney. We are, I just cannot overstate this message, how powerful it is. I cannot overstate how serious it is. So I need everybody to stop focusing on the glitch. I need everybody to focus on having a good stream. Send your energy through the internet. Just remove the blocks. You can do it if we all think together and we do it. No more in the chat. Okay, so in any event, oh, Shadow Maven, girl, you know I fangirled myself so much when Sandra said she would write my forward, and she sent it yesterday. I almost fell out. No, not true. She sent it on Easter Day. Oh, sweet bejeebus, I about fell out of my dang chair. Believe me, I'm a fangirl of Sandra. So, total fangirl. I'm going to get back to this message and I'm going to move on to the next song. Okay. So, whatever this is that you're trying to accomplish this week, Australia people, Men at Work people, Land Down Under people, you've got to work with Raven energy, which is all about magic. It's all about being able to tap into the other side and draw to you whatever you need at that moment. Case in point, my Kickstarter. And again, thank you so much to you all that have pledged the Kickstarter. We're raising, we're on our way to hitting those stretch goals. That is going to be awesome. I actually have already given away $2,000 of the at least $5,000 that I pledged to give to animal charities that work to fight cruelty to animals, to prevent it. And you'll hear about those later in the week or first of next week. And there's just been so much magic going on behind the scenes. It's nuts. So please, 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 please. Thank you, Heidi. I know, Sandra Ingerman, right? I'm still in shock. So anyway, okay. Hey, Christina. Girl, you better have started your jewelry business. That's all I have to say. Okay. So I'm going to move on, but please, 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 those of you that can identify with the Australia thing. All right. So the next song, well, it was actually the very first song that came in. A bunch of you guys will not remember this. You're not old enough, but there is a, I don't know if you remember the movie Mahogany with Diana Ross, but there's that song, Do You Know Where You're Going To? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? That song. There's something about, oh, thank you, Vortex Beast. I love your name, by the way. Vortex Beast. Oh, thank you, Nikki. That's very sweet. Okay, so listen. This is for people who identify with Diana Ross. If you have something that's been going on with inside of you where you're really questioning yourself, do I know where I'm going? Do I know what life is showing me? What the HE double hockey sticks am I supposed to do with my life now? Or what am I supposed to do? So it's a very soft song. Maybe you're supposed to have Diana